How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. One of them nights, wasn't gonna make any videos. Made the new Drivers Beware video. I made a little post on my Facebook wall. My son started a Facebook wall for this YouTube channel. He tells me at the bottom of the video there's an icon for Facebook, so y'all can go down there and sign up on the Facebook deal. So I don't know the pros and cons of it. Just something he told me we needed to do, so he did it. I think he did try and give Daddy a little more work to do. Try and keep me occupied. Son, I'm occupied enough. Between driving this truck, doing these videos, answering comments. I got plenty to do, buddy. But I raised him that if you're going to do a job, do it right. So he's trying to help Daddy do it right. So, gotta love him. Can't send him back where we got him from. Dadgummit. Hey, in all seriousness, and I was serious about the Facebook deal, had a young individual, well, I assume they're young, I had an individual left a comment tonight on one of my posts, and they're thinking about trucking, and they was inquiring about church services and how you keep your faith out here and all that. So I actually did a first little video that I tried doing on that Facebook, which didn't turn out good, but I left it up. I mean, you know, y'all might as well learn right along with me. But I said next week I was going to do this video, but can't sleep. Done made the one, done got started. I done put my shirt back on for you. You don't want me making these videos without my shirt on, trust me. But, alright, let's talk about churches and church services out here for a truck driver. Let me put that window up a little bit, cut out a little bit of background noise. There we go. Alright, a lot of the truck stops, and then you'll learn ways. I'll try to tell you a few ways to figure it out. A lot of the truck stops do have church services. Less than 50%, but still quite a few. Way less than 50%. Some of them use the TV lounge. They have folks from local churches that will come in and provide a little service. Some of them we have, dadgummit, can't think of the name of it. They're out of Georgia, but it's a truckers Christian group that started by a trucker, and they put a truck trailer on different properties. Normally they have a old tractor in front of it, but they will do that and make a chapel. These are ran by either the local missions or by this mission out of Georgia. Boy, I can't believe I can't think of that dadgum name. When I'm done making this video, it'll come to me. So you have those. Used to be more often than you see now. If you look at the bulletin boards in the truck stops, which a lot of them don't even have bulletin boards anymore, a lot of times there's a message up there for you to call local church where somebody will come get you. I've been known to walk to a church. Unfortunately, truck stops ain't normally in a church area. However, it does happen. One there in Missouri that me and my buddy Porkchop used to go to a lot. And yes, there are a few where you can park close by or something. Those are even rarer. Because, once again, you don't normally see churches on the interstate where you're going to be. And they're not normally by truck stops. That ain't saying it don't happen, because it does. I've been there and done it. Truck Stop Ministries. That's the name of them out of Georgia. If you stop by one of their places, they'll give you a little book that tells you where all their chapels are, and that'll help you out trying to plan where you're going to stop for your weekend or for your Sunday morning services or whatever. Some of them, there's a place out there in Texas, just east of Dallas. Can't think name that dadgum town either. But there's a TA out there. They have a brick building right there by the truck stop, local ministry. They have services every night, some kind of fellowship, Bible study, whatever. So they are out here. What I would recommend is, as you get to know your job, you start having a clue of where to stop down the road, where you're going to stop tonight for tomorrow. I would suggest that you make a phone call. Call that truck stop. Do y'all have chapel? Do you have any kind of church services? Is there anything close by? Unfortunately, half the time, they ain't got a clue. But you can try. There are truck stop books out here that you can buy out of the truck stops. I'm not sure if they tell you if there's chapel services or not. What you have to remember, like it or not, excuse me, well, I might have got it out that time. I was coughing all through that last video. The freight comes first. And you'll get hardwired to that. The freight comes first. And legitimately so, because you're out here to move freight and make money. So there will be more Sundays than not that you don't have time to go to church services. But you can always try. If you try to plan your trucking around your church services, you're probably going to get in trouble, because it ain't going to work out too good for the company. And guess who the company's worried about? You also have to remember that this industry is very hard on the faith. Very hard. But you're out here with a bunch of non-believers. A bunch of them use some really bad language. I used to be one of them. I'm much better now. It's not a Christian-friendly career. However, good Lord never told us it'd be an easy walk, did he? Now, I've told more than you that if this was easy, everybody'd be doing it. So, I accepted the challenge many years ago. Fortunately for me, I'd already been in this career, and I had a clue. You're liable to go through a little bit of culture shock with you coming out here. The disrespect, the foul mouths, all of it just goes against our beliefs. But you can adapt and overcome. It's a matter of how strong is your faith. Now, the thing that, which is kind of weird, okay, Jesus told us that whoever I am with, that's who I am. So, you know, and I've told this in another video. So when he was with the common man, he talked like a common man. When he was with the, it's the middle of the night, I could tell. But when he was with the religious leaders, he talked like them. When he was with the educators, he talked like them. So he said, I am who I am with. That can be a trap out here. Even today, I just told a buddy the other day, me and him was talking on the phone, and I was using some foul words, and I'm like, why am I doing that? I don't cuss anymore, you know. And he's a Christian brother, and he's like, I've noticed that too. So you can fall into the gap, the trap of acting like those that you're with, which ain't a good thing. Not always. But you can have fellowship out here. You can stay on the right path. Get you some Christian CDs from your library, whatever. They are put out in the truck stops. One of my favorite things to do when I listen to FM, I start scanning. And I am listening for a good sermon, or any sermon. And then, you know, when you're doing this kind of stuff, CDs and all that, remember, nobody has it all right, nobody has it all wrong. But you have to listen and pick out what you believe in, and you have to realize and acknowledge the bad when you hear it. But get a Sirius radio, the satellite radio stuff. There's different Christian groups and trucker group stations on there. More than once I've been driving and listening to a CD or FM or whatever, and I'd call my wife up, baby, would you look up such and such? And she'd look, because it didn't sound right what they were saying. It didn't strike right. So she would look it up, and she already knows me. Don't read me just that passage. I want to know what's above it. I want to know what's below it. You know, so read me the whole story there. I want the whole thing in context, not just that one verse. Because I guarantee you, them people will twist it around to make it say what they want. Well, I don't want that. I want to know what it says and let me decide for me what I think it says. Rabbit trail. I went down that one, didn't I? Good Lord's good, though. There you go. You know, you can keep your faith out here. You can have fellowship out here. You just got to work at it. And I would suggest that you have a network, a phone network of folks that you can call and talk to. It surely does help. Get in with modern technology, with Facebook and all that stuff. You can get in on some decent Christian groups. So it's there if you want it. It's there if you're willing to work for it. So with that, my dear friends, I love you. God loves you. I wish you the best in your career if you're coming out here. And I'll be praying for all of the new drivers out here, the new Christians, and try to get the good Lord to help you out a little bit. So with that, I'm going to bid you a good night. Hopefully this old hillbilly's going to go crawl in that bunk, go back to sleep. I'm heading home. What am I doing awake? I should be sleeping so I can go trucking. But that's something else you're going to learn to deal with. God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night now. Bye.